Okay, and welcome to the second part of my car mechanic simulator broadcasts. I'll be continuing where we left off, which is with this Porsche. And get it up on the thing on the lift. See what we got. Running gear. Sloppy car steering. So yeah, pretty much a lot of underbody parts here. So I'm gonna go up. Skip by that. Alright, so some of these parts are gonna require the tire to come off. Like that requires the tire to come off. So then we can just start tearing this down one part at a time. Always look to make sure the wheel bearings are okay, but it says steering, so I have that feeling that I'm probably not going to have any bad bearings, but always look. Well, I'm wrong right there, because this has got a bad, so this is all going to come apart here. See, the bearing's bad, so is the knuckle. So we gotta take this all apart anyways. See a bad, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I can see a bad, yep, that bushing's dead. So this is my controller. What about this bushing over here? This bushing is bad. I didn't think to check these. Sometimes that happens. Let's go over here. That bushing's okay. And that bushing's okay. Let me check these bushings real quick. That bushing's okay. And that one is not. So says my controller, because my controller actually lights up color when or bushing 11. Yeah, you see it was bad. It gives me a color when I put it on a part. It tells me if that's kind of in that area of the condition. So go to the back to make sure there's nothing in the back. I don't think so. It said steering and handling. Usually steering and handling is front end only. So everything looks really good back here. So pretty sure I got everything. So I do have the tablet now. So now go in here. I always sort my parts by name. It's just so much easier to keep track of them. We gotta tear one of the springs apart though, because one of them is very bad. Yeah, see, that one's okay, but that one's not. And tear it completely apart. So, like I said before, you could fix some of these parts, but it's doesn't really matter because they're going to reimburse you for the parts anyways. the customers do. So we'll put these on the list to be replaced. I must have some parts in here from before. So, okay, I didn't get rid of parts, so this is gonna be really difficult to know what parts. Okay. I know those came off this. I know these did not. That did not. That didn't. Because that's all rear. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm almost thinking that this would be link B. And one of those did not come off of this. So in order to find out how many of those actually, of the rubber bushings I actually need, since I forgot, we'll count. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. We'll just do 5 of them. Now we can make the list be a little bit easier now that I know that actually one of these did not come off this car either. 2, 3, 4, 5. I know that did. The small rubber bushing is definitely not come off this car. So now that I have the tablet, I can just go like this. This is all in the suspension. Bring it up. Double wishbone. B. Front sway bar. 2 inners, 2 outers. 5 rubber bushings. 5 steering rack. 2 link Bs. 2 upper arms. And a wheel bearing. That should be it. I'll take that off the list. So, how I usually assemble it, if I assembled something more than normal, I'll go to that side and yeah. Oh, I know what I need to do before I get too far into this. So I need to reassemble that shock assembly. Doesn't take very long. There, shock assembly reassembled. Switch back. Because it won't let you put it on the car if they're not reassembled as a complete assembly. Now the older ones let you. the original one, the first one I played for PC, let you, well, didn't give you the option to assemble them like that. So you pretty much had no choice on that. You had to take them apart piece by piece. Put the tire back on. It's fun. I actually worked on my car today, my own car today, but nothing like this. Huh. Alright. My own car was just the oil change, air filter, and oil filter. Nothing huge. So apparently you can install a tire without any of this stuff, so I wouldn't actually recommend that on a real car, but apparently they say it's okay. So it should be done. See, the job bonus and the task bonus is done, so it usually tells you that the job is done. Task for each thing on the list, job, the whole thing. Good to go? Finish order. Alright, we will put this over here. And grab another car off the phones. Normal order, normal. Nothing real spectacular for like, we'll do this one. Before I forget, just jump it up at about there because that'll sell them all anyways. Alright, I believe this is the next story car. Yep, bought this machine from a friend of mine who needed money quickly. It should make the car was fine, but I feel it pulling to the right and this strange smell like mushrooms. From I remember he worked behind a desk, not in sales. Anyways, check what's wrong with it and make it usable. That's a big list. That's a big list. It's in pretty rough shape. Mushrooms. Well, I'm thinking first of all, let's check. That's orange. Yeah, it's got a lot of suspension issues. ABS module is fine. The engine that looks okay. I mean, I wouldn't use it like that. I don't like that, but looks like it is all suspension. So we'll go ahead and just rip the suspension apart and see what we get on the list. Pulls to the right, that's this side. Yeah, well, I can see why. So pretty tore up on this side. Yeah, that's a red, and pull that off. The rubber bushings are red. I'm not gonna take off what I don't have to. That's orange. That's orange. The spring is orange. The cap is orange. So we will just leave that on. But it looks like this, yep, this is bad. That's bad. That's bad. Smells of mushrooms. I'm not sure what the whole smell of mushrooms is all about. Maybe something's burning, but that wheel cap is bad. Maybe when the bearings are, the bearings aren't showing any sort of wear. Maybe it's the brakes. I don't know, but I just know that see if this crossing over looks, it's orange, we'll leave it alone. That's okay. Look at these wheel bearings real quick. Okay, so I got that whole bottom off. Let's see what it's saying so far. There's still quite a bit undiscovered, so. So I still got, let's see, one down there. I got one there, and then 7 on top. So there's like 8 more parts. So let's go to the back. I'm gonna go ahead and just take these tires off right now. Yeah, cause that's bad. The rear axle, that axle's bad. I seen that was bad too. This rear solid drive axle is done. Comes out. Control arm's good. The rubber bushing's not though. That could be the mushroom smell. The rubber bushings being wore out. Wheel bolt looks good. Shock is good. Spring. Cap. That's good. Fuel tank looks good with the pump. And pull this off. That rear drive axle is bad also. Ooh, that brake caliper's not any good either. Neither is that pad. I remember that when I put new ones on, that this has to get a new brake caliper and pad. That's no good. That should be everything. Don't quote me, but oh, I still got one part and I'm missing. Oh, where could it, whoops, where could it be? Where could this part be? Could be a belt. I think it's all suspension if I remember correctly. I mean, but what I'm seeing is it back down here. Well, so fine, the plate is fine. That's fine. Spring cap is fine. Spring is fine. So, here's the predicament. I'm not sure what this next thing could be. Oh, good. Yeah, that's gonna take forever. I'm not doing it that way. Not look at both of these, did I? Pulls the right. What about that? Wires, okay. Knuckles fine. Knuckles cover's fine. That's fine. That's green. Yeah, that's green. Battery's good. Anti-rear axle. Alright, now I'm stumped. So let's just take it apart. I'll find it. At this point, I just start ripping stuff apart. Just rip the whole front end apart and see if that does it. That's a bearing. Maybe if whole front end is apart. Let's see if I found it. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but had to be a wheel hub cap. No, it wouldn't be that. Cap, brake pads, steering, inner tire rubber, saddle drive. So apparently I got everything. What it was, I don't really know. Let's see what these look like. Those are both the same, so those are okay. So this, those two, those two, those two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of those. 2 of those. That. I don't know. Wait. One of those. One all 4 of the brakes. So go ahead and buy this. Flip this back to the top. B, 2 inner tie rods, 2 lower suspension, 2 outer, 8 rubber bushings. Two of the rear steering rack. Two hubcaps. A pad. A ventilated, or yeah, 4 pads, a ventilated and a caliper. Now, if you're ever not sure which ones came off from where, there is a way to show you this. Just go back into the cars thing and say, okay, well, I'm not sure where these went, so you can do this. I'm not worried about the pads. Star them. Do all the rubber bushings and we'll do that. Ventilated. Already have one of them. Oh, it's caliper. Okay, never mind. I'm losing my mind. There's another caliper. So, according to that, I need 2 calipers. Let's see, there's one. There's 2. I don't believe I bought 2. No. Oh, yeah, okay, I guess I do need 2 of them. So I need to go back in real quick and buy another one of these. So now that you did that, you may not see it right away, but you see the blue? The blue means that's the parts that have to be new. So, which pads I know and pads are all 4, so I'm not worried about pads. Pads are all 4 anyways. So this one needs one of the new calipers. The cylinder don't matter. These tires don't matter where they go either. So that is, oh, that's right, I didn't highlight everything. I only highlighted the stuff like that. So this one gets one of the old pads. Or old calipers. Otherwise you're gonna end up, otherwise it's gonna tell you you didn't finish it, because you have to replace these parts with 100% parts. It is a absolute must. See, there's quite a few there. So, I don't know which. See, this is what's gonna get me right here, is this. So they show one there, but not the other. There's 2 in those. So that shows that too. So I'm just gonna end up guessing, hoping that I get the right ones in the right spot. Unless I just go ahead and buy 2 more and not worry about it. Because I'm not sure how it picks the rubber bushing for the lower suspension arms. So let's do it this way. I got an idea. So we'll give that one 100%. We'll give that one the 50. Okay, so the second one is so you want to go D500. So because it's picking that one first. Makes sense. I don't know. Sounded good, but not sure why I had to tear everything apart to get all the parts that I needed, but oh well. It is what it is. So this needs. So this one needs. I can already see this one needs one of the brakes. The hub bearings are fine, and the caps are both bad. So this needs the new brake. So there, it gets the new brake. This one needs a new pad, but it does not get the new caliper. Seems weird, but unfortunately that's the way it goes. I'll jump back over here. Go ahead and throw the inner tie rod on. Put the knuckle on. The outer tie rod on. So, same with this. Yep, so it takes the one for the inside first. That's good to know. I never knew that. There's a learning experience for me right there, so. Someone watches this and learn that themselves, well, we learned it together, so. Because usually I just click. Most of the time it don't matter, especially when you're restoring, because you're putting all new on it anyways. That says it needs a new brake, but it says that one needed it too. Okay, something fishy going on here, so let me look at something real quick. It's not making any sense, because that's 80%, but disc ventilated, yep, okay. It wants both of them, even though one's already 100. Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. I mean, I guess it's just, it is what it is. I mean, that's what they want. That's what they want. I can't. To complete it, you have to replace the bad parts with parts that are 100%. Have to. Alright, so. should be done. We'll go ahead and we'll look at it real quick. Task, job, cool, all done. If want, you can scroll through the list. Yep, all done. Cool, excellent. Put it down and drop it down. Close the hood. And away it goes. Story mission completed. And I leveled up. So, we will move this car over here. This is not a story mission, but we'll see if the next one's in. Yep, the next one's in. Alright, cool. We'll grab that. Definitely grab that. Alright, I am going to go ahead and do an upgrade. So I'll go ahead and do that. So the next thing will unlock this row, but only thing I'm gonna worry about the first time is this, and then the second time will probably be this, because this, even the part examination is not needed until you start restoring of cars. Same with these items. So, and that's a nice thing to have too. So, but this will be nice. Adds another thing, but we will do it when we get there. Let's see what we got going on with this. Timing, oil and filter. So, water pump, timing chain, cam gear, water pump pulley, oil and filter. So we will go ahead and but the water, I'm gonna move this out of the way just to get it out of my way, so I don't have to deal with it. Water pump and pulley are behind the fan. So it looks like we gotta take pretty much this whole area off up to a certain extent. Well, that's gotta come off. So we really gotta tear this down. Plus I gotta find the timing chain on this. So this has gotta come off for that. Pull the throttle off. Huh, okay. That tells me a lot right there, that the wires are in the back. Meaning, more than likely, the timing chain is in the back too. I remember one of them having it in the back. That's a lot of bolts. I wish it was faster. There's the cam gear. So no, I was wrong. Timing chain isn't in the back. Good. But I do have to take this off to get the timing cover off. What? Oh, are you freaking kidding me? Stupid little things like that. So pretty much, there's the timing chain, and there's the cam gear. Now I gotta lift it up. Take the oil filter off, drain the oil. So we'll go ahead and plop the oil drain under there. And then it's a suspension, but there's that. We'll find the drain plug, which is right there. Well, that's not... Oh, that's right. Just do it that way. I keep thinking of the other ones, the other car mechanics. You don't do it that way. So, well, I can tell you what I didn't take off these cars. Again, I forgot to sell the parts that were done the last job. Won't be the first time, won't be the last time. Or it wasn't the first time, won't be the last time. There, that's... And I have a map. We'll go ahead and set that there. Go ahead and open this, see what this is. And that'd be great if I got something I actually can use. Yeah, no. Nothing I can use, but that's okay. So it wants this. Oops. It wants this. This. This, this, and this. So, the cam gear, OHV, V8 OHV. Oh, we gotta go all the way down the oil filter. Oh, we're in ease. There it is. OHV, timing chain, OHV. Pretty basic parts. Just right there. Now water pump T series and then a regular pulley. So this has a special water pump. So it's this one. And then the pulley is just this one. So we'll just go ahead and put the new one on. So that's pretty much done underneath. Drop it all the way to the floor because I don't need it up anymore. And then go back to, that's gonna be the only problem though. That's okay, I'll just deal with it. And one of those. And one of those. We'll bracket back on. We'll pull it and we'll pulley on it. That back on. Water pump can go back, can go on. Nice shiny water pump. All the bracket. Alternator. Belt. Belt. Fan. Radiator. Now we can put this stuff back on. You get a lot of little bolts. Do the carburetor. Pipe. Go back to unmount. Again, I just fill it until it starts overflowing. No big deal. Tells me it's full. When I leave, look at that. Another one bites the dust. Oh, flame-o. Oh, filters need replacing, brake problems, knocking noise from engine bay. Oh, that one disappeared. Let's see if there's any special ones though. Nothing special, otherwise it would come up. Kind of look for the things that may have the biggest list, which probably would be this, because the more you do, the more experience points you get. Alright, let's go ahead and... The car doesn't start anymore. When it used to run, it made a strange noise. I'm gonna wake up my entire neighborhood, make it start, and see if we can do something about it. So darn loud. Change oil. Oh god. Well, exhaust is probably frickin' really toast. Yeah, exhaust is toast. Doesn't start anymore. Well, I got the exhaust part of it. Did they want a filter? No, just the... Doesn't start anymore. The battery's dead. Doesn't start. Oh. That's still good. Oh, how about wires? Oh. Oh, how about a fuel filter and an ignition coil? But we gotta take the wires off for ignition coil. About a fuel rail. That looks decent. Another thing always look at, try to get a little bit closer to something, is that fuel pump. I know that's not it, but so I got 2, 4, 6 more. This is a 4-cylinder. What about plugs? Bad plug. Bad plug. Bad plug. Bad plug. Okay, well. All I got is 2 more things to find. Let's see what's under here. Let's see if we got something under here to... This looks really good, actually. Except for... So... I'm gonna guess... I'm gonna drain the oil anyways, so I'm gonna look up underneath and see if there's anything wrong with the... We gotta... Hold on, before we do that, I gotta keep this. Okay, that's fine. Those 2 are okay. Almost wondering if it's something in the gearbox. I gotta drain the oil anyways, so let's go ahead and... lift it up. Drain the oil. It didn't have much oil in it, so that's a pretty rough sign. Pretty bad sign. Wow, they're rough, but I think they're okay. Okay, they're okay. That should have took care of being the loud. Oh, that's it. Mufflers is the other part. That's right. So, I'll go ahead and put this back on. I didn't think about the whole muffler situation, but oh, I did it again. Yeah, I didn't need to take that off. I wish I had the battery charger, I really do, but I don't have it yet. Get that later. Sucks, because I wish I really did have it. It'd make it so much easier. I could just freaking... I can just, charge it. Always saves me money. Saved everybody. Saved me time freaking trying to find it and buy it. Fuel filter, fuel pump. It's gonna be down there a little ways. Where in the... Come on, it's down here. Yeah, here we go. Fuel filter, fuel pump, ignition coil. And it's this guy right here. 4 plugs. One day it just didn't start. Could be worse, I guess. They do call it spark plugs, so there's an S's. I just don't want to blow by it like that. For them. Middle muffler. And the rear for the V8 OHV. Ooh, excuse me. Man. One of those things. Okay. Nope. Okay, why is it? There we go. Didn't want to highlight it. Cool. I'm done with the lift for it. Alright, so I put oil in it now because we did drain it because it did ask for oil change. Go right up to the top. Should be done. Yep, it's done. All done. Finish. So all the parts. Remember that time. With this car. Move to one. That's the only one I got. No. Ooh. Right there. Experience bonus. That's the ones you want. Or cash. I didn't see the blue one pop up, so. Oh, wrong button there. So, that's got an experience bonus on it. Alright, let's see what we got. Air filter base, ignition coil, fix all engine, and I only have 4 other things. So I was hoping for a little bit more. That's actually really nice in this car, so it should be really easy to spot. The thing is ignition coil and air filter base are going to, I've seen another one, are going to be part of that 4-part list. I can almost guarantee that. There's the ignition coil, and I can see that the start is bad too. Lost manifold bad, the starter's bad. Maybe it's not. But there is that belt's bad. So I was wrong. It proved me wrong. That's fine. I'd rather be proved wrong than be right all the time. So now, You don't even have to leave the car to do this. Just plop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Engine. I forgot to clear it, but that's okay. I'm starting at air filter base. Air filter base, exhaust manifold, ignition coil. Down farther. Down, 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 down. Oh, passed it. Exhaust manifold, regular one. Ignition coil. Ignition coil. Should be close. HI. There it is. Power steering pump 14, serpentine belt B, and a starter. Oh. Regular 14. Serpentine belt B is right. Oh, that's still A. Oh, where's the B? There it is. 35 bucks. And then a starter. Oh, went by them. They're really close. Gotta remember to do that every time, too. Alright, let's start slapping it back together. Before I put all that stuff back on the front of it, let's get this thing on here, otherwise I'm not gonna. Holy moly. I'm on level 7. This bolting needs to be faster. And that should be it. It's a little French, well, actually looks like it's an Italian paint job with a French plate. That don't make no sense, any sense, but you know. I said finish. Bye. Oh, look at that, level 7. Got a barn map for that. Alright. Oh, yes. Faster unbolting. Right there. Yeah. That's exactly what I need. Oh, there's the next. I don't even read them until I get to them, because I don't want to, like, be like, oh my god, really? God. Ugh. Inner tie rod, sway bar link A, and a steering rack. Ooh, wow. Just gotta figure out where. Well, steering rack, I gotta take the whole thing apart, but alright. Come on. Wheels gotta come off anyways. And where's my dot? There we go. God. Where'd it go? Yeah, that has to come off for the steering rack to come off anyways, so. There's that. That was so hard to find. Thought maybe this card had more, but especially with an experience bonus. Not gonna be much of an experience bonus. So inner tie rod, steering rack, and front end. Okay, I think I can remember 3 parts. So it gets me closer to go to the other one quicker. That's pretty much what this is about, is getting those. There. That's all it took. That's it. Experience bonus, so. Not much, but it was there. That's not what I wanted anyways. Hard to lift. Okay. Ooh. Suspension. I hate doing suspension. Oh. The one I wanted disappeared. I guess we'll do this one. Brake system. Well, let's see what kind of stupidity we got going here. Bought this car from the dealer. It wasn't the cheapest, but it's supposed to be a good deal. The problem is it's very difficult to shift through gears. Transmission. And sometimes something bangs on the left side and then the right side too. Check the general condition of the car and repair whatever you find broken. The dealer insure anything is really brand new. With a list like that. I think he got lied to. Something bangs on the left and then on the right. Nice. Oh. That's ugly. Well, if I'm going to take the transmission out, then I need to take the starter off. Because I can tell you what the banging on left and the right is. It's more than likely it's the axles. Well, the radiator housing is and fan is annihilated. That rear suspension don't look very good at all either. I think we should have a word with this dealer. It's not red, but we'll just kind of do that for right now. That's red though. Pad. That's not good. Spring. Okay, they're fine. That is. Let's check the bushings. Oh, get it, tell me bushing. There it goes. Okay. 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 So I got one pad. That's bad. Bet you this one is too. Oh yeah, there's calipers too. That is. What about the disc? Nope. Disc is okay. Okay, rubber bushing's okay. Rubber bushing's okay. That rubber bushing's okay. I know that cross member's bad. I'm gonna say this whole side is almost bad. That rubber bushing's okay though. That's not any good. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Yeah, this steering knuckles freaking seen better days. Get this apart and I'll see if anything needs to be done in the back. We have to do the transmission yet too. I'll pull that off because yeah, I already can see the back. So I say transmission, they say gearbox, it's the same thing. Wow. Everything's brand new. Sure it is. Freaking liar. I can tell you right now, there's a bunch of this crap over here that ain't any good. More I gotta tear apart. Yeah, that ain't no good. That ain't good. That isn't good. What about the bushings that come off? Yeah, oh, one of them is good. One of them is 61, but that ain't good. I gotta tear all this off because that whole side is just, that ain't any good. That isn't any good. That's no good, definitely. Wheel cap. This has got to come apart anyway, so. Just got to remember the pads I need are in the front. So, what it looks like, this side's pretty decent. Gotta take the tire off though, otherwise I can't get that. The sway bar, the rear sway bar, I can't get that off if I don't take that off, because it won't let me take the this rear end link off with the tire on it. Alright, let's look at the list. and see if we're missing anything. I'm missing one thing. Oh, is it that? No, not showing to be that. This is the brake pad. Yep, this is the brake pad. Alright. Not what I wanted. Needs all 4 brake pads, so. I think I need both of those. For axle knuckle cover. Actually, I don't really need to mark those because I know which one is that. All 4 brake pads. I think I need both front drive axle C's. I do. Oh, okay. Forgot to delete some shit. I don't need that. First thing is radiator housing. Radiator shit. That's way down at the bottom. So it's the normal one. Front axle knuckle cover. Both C's. Front drive shaft. Steering knuckle A. Inner, both outer. suspension arm. Rear knuckle housing A. Rear suspension arm. Rear suspension arm A. B. Rear sway bar B. 3 rubber bushings. I have a feeling it's more than that. And 2 small ones. Steering rack. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, that's cool. So one in the back wasn't bad. I thought I bought that, but okay. Nope, the other way around. Doesn't need it. Wow, I don't know how I'm missing some of this stuff. This gets one of the new ones. Just don't. Not new ones anyways. I hit my brakes. Alright, what happened? That's what happened. One of those and 4. And gearbox. I think it was 14, yep. Now I should have everything. I hate when I do that. Like, do I have the caliper marked? Yes, okay, good. And this isn't one of them, so this gets the old ones. Where can I make sure these tires are all different sizes too? I don't ever think about that when I put tires on sometimes. Okay, they're all 245, 35s, so with a 19-inch rim, so no big deal. I didn't need the clutch plate, but I got it anyways. It's getting an all-new transmission, so okay, it's gotta be, it's the one on the inside, so because it ain't showing up. That's kind of annoying. Oh. This one gets the new one. It's missing something. Okay. This is what I mean. Well, I don't care about that. And this is exactly what I mean, because now now I have to and I don't even know if I have a new one for it. I don't. I think this list isn't very big. I feel like I know where it was supposed to go, or wasn't supposed to go, but that's okay. Should be done now. Yes, it's done now. Open this case real quick. I'm just probably gonna sell it because I don't use these parts for anything, because it's very rare I come across the cars that actually use them. We'll go ahead and move this guy into the first spot. See that my story car isn't back. Well, I just got done with it. Ooh, let's do that. Even though it has a list, I'm getting tired of the lists, really. Yeah. But I think this is where I'm going to end it for tonight. I'll have a third one next weekend, because I only can do these on the weekend. That's the only time I have time. But alright, so thank you for watching, and I will chat with you later.